All right, Crockett 36. I am finally set up for the game. All right, so what are we doing? So what we have here is we have $29. We have $12 factory, $7 transport, 3 men. That's $9. So 12. That's 19. And that's 9. That's 28 plus 1. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do. All right. So the only attack I see is against the 96 fleet and against the battleship. So let's get close on that. We're going to take that sub in and all the planes in the area. 1, 2, and there is extra units on the board. There's a sub in 98. There's an extra fighter, and there's also an air base on Gibraltar. Just to note, there's also this. I forgot to mention this is an extra battleship, the Massachusetts, that I believe right now is sitting in Battleship Cove, and that's it. Remember that. Transports are not defenseless. I'm also going to be attacking the battleship, only the battleship, in 110. With, I believe it's 3 fighters and 1 bomber. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's... Oh, golly. Okay, I'm going to put that right there, see if I get a clear shot. Oh, I don't. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to need I'm going to need 3 blues and a red for the 110 fleet. So here's 3 blues and 1 red. That's all the good guys. All right, so here's 3 blues and 1 red. Those are the fighters. Came from Scotland and UK and London. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, they can all go. Okay, so this is, the subs are not involved. Let's hope the battleship misses. The battleship does not miss. I do get 2 hits, but I do lose a fighter. This was the battleship. I'm sorry. Either way. No, I'm sorry. Yes, this is the bomber. This is a fighter. This is the battleship. Because I chose all numbered. I usually choose the numbered and leave the grasshopper to somebody else. Okay, so then I lose a fighter, I guess. I need a 3-plane scramble. Yes, I lose a fighter. The Scotland fighter leaves. Okay, so that's casualty. And then down here, 96, I'm going to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, I'm going to have the Malta fighter, the Gibraltar fighter, and the 2 other fighters. That's 3. Again, would be 1, 2, 3, and then the 4 being the numbered dice. Then I do also have a green 2. Okay, mine are the numbers and the regular dice and grasshopper dice for him, which is a black dice as well as a green dice. All right. His are grasshoppers, mine are the regular numbers. Okay, so success for me. All of mine, I got 3 hits. He missed both. That's excellent. Okay, good. Let me just confirm. Yes, yes, yes. Those are all confirmed. What's the red? Oh, the red is the diver. Okay, good. Success. These two die. The defending transport, as well as... Okay, I'm going to put all these back. Oh, I forgot. So UKP, it's a little unusual because it's right now. But let me finish up this. I'm going to do this separately. It's kind of confusing with the different colors and stuff. So, so the sub was in 96 and won the battle. And all this stuff is now going to go to 92 and form Sebastian. Okay, and the multifighter actually has to be the one to land on the carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fighter from 98 goes 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the land. The destroyer goes there. The destroyer from 109. The cruiser comes in. This cruiser comes in. This destroyer comes there. The transport comes down and brings a mech and an infantry to land in Algeria. The fighters involved from London go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 for a 3-plan scramble off the airbase. The bomber was involved. The 2 infantry from Scotland come down for 3 infantry and now 5 anti-aircraft. The bomber. Oh, the multifighter doesn't need to go there. It's going to land in Algeria, I think. Algeria will get at 1. No, either way it gets to... I'm going to land a fighter in Gibraltar. The transport from 98. Where's the transport from 98? I did not put a transport in 98. Whoops. All right, and the transport from 98 is going to go to Malta and pick up the infantry artillery and bring it back to 81 and land it in Cairo. On this, the Sudan infantry is going to go here into Cairo. 1 infantry is going to go backward into Cairo. The tank is going to go backward into Cairo. The artillery is going to go backward into Cairo. All right, and then this destroyer is going to come up to 81. These 2 going to stay there. I guess the Ontario troops can move up forward. Won't do much good, but we'll do it. And then I would actually put down. I guess I will put the diver onto Gibraltar and a fighter onto the carrier. Give it 1 more pip. Okay, and then we'll place here this transport. The factory goes into Egypt, and 3 infantry go into So that would be 3 and 2, and that would be a 5 chip. So 6 infantry. Okay, and that is on the UK Europe side. Could we potentially do the British side? I think we can. Okay, oh, so the money, so I would get an extra infantry for my bonus because I do own everything. And then in addition to that, I would get $2 more. So I put that in London, obviously. And $2 more. This was my 29. This was my 20. This would be 29 right here. This is the dollar left over. That'd be 30. And then the $2 that would have been spare from the bonus. Okay, so that would be 25, 30, 32. Okay, that's kind of cool to have that infantry in London. Buff up London just a little bit. Okay, so that might be 32 is what I'm thinking. Get that bonus while we can. We're about to lose some territories, although Jabastion is strong. The recap on that would be 2 infantry, 1 tank, 1 artillery in Quebec. In London would be now 7 infantry, 5 anti-aircraft, 1 bomber, the French units. In Gibraltar would be yes, in Gibraltar would be 3 fighters, 1 diver, and then in 92 would be an aircraft carrier, 2 fighters, 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, and a defending transport. In Algeria would be an infantry and a mech. That's in Alexandria would be an infantry. In 96 is a sub. In Egypt is a factory, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry, anti-aircraft, 2 artillery, 1 tank, 1 mech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, did I say 5 infantry? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pieces. You know, I could actually leave a fighter there too. You know, I'm going to take one of those fighters that was in the battle for 96 and put it into Gibraltar. I mean, into Egypt. And that, I'll put the diver there, actually. Makes it nice and clear. The diver stayed behind. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, good. So Gibraltar now has 3 fighters, and Egypt now has mech, tank, 2 artillery, 1 diver, 5 infantry, 1 anti-aircraft. 81 has a destroyer and a defending transport. South Africa has 2 infantry. 71 has a transport. And that is Crack 36 UK Europe 1. Hey, Crack 36. I don't think there's much to do over here. I think this gets $17. I believe 17 and okay, and let's see if I can do the accounting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, and 3. 17. All right, $17. Okay, so with there is a little confusion because this one right here is actually 1 Anzac troop and 3 British infantry. All right, so I don't think there's any attacks. So I am going to feeling pretty secure, since he can only get, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 11. I'm going to move down to Anglo-Egyptian Sudan to act as a rear guard, and also as a reserve unit. So I'm going to move down there with those guys. And then I'm going to do non-coms. I'm going to take this transport, and I'm going to activate Persia. And that'll give me 2 more troops. And that'll give me some more units going into... oh, my purchases. I think I have got to purchase... With this, I've got to purchase 5 guys. So... Okay, and then I will activate East Persia. And I will move everything forward to Burma. I will move this fighter back to Calcutta. And these 2 fighters, diver, will go down to Tanganyika. Okay. And that will get, there'll be $2 left over, by the way. The battleship is a big one. I'm going to move the 3 infantry to Shan State. I'm going to move 1 guy forward out of Burma. All right, let's finish this up, Crockett 36. We are going to move, we're going to separate them. I don't want to, but I'm bringing this over to 54. It's going to be safe. I'm going to put that on top of this, just to let you know that it's UK Pacific until we go to war. This is all good. These 2 are going to actually go over to 76, so they can pop into the med and give support, because it is rather serious over there since I did not choose to sink the Italian fleet. I think we need some help over there. All right. That is it. And if I was going to do a recap, it would be 2 infantry. 2 infantry in Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. 1 fighter, 1 diver in Tanganyika. A cruiser and destroyer in 76. Defending transport in 80. 3 infantry in Persia. 1 infantry in East Persia. 1 fighter and 5 infantry in India. In Burma, 7 infantry, 3 anti-aircraft, and 1 artillery. Let's get that close. Why not? And this is 2 infantry in Malaya, and that is a UK Pacific battleship in 54. And then, of course, 2 infantry in Hong Kong. Let's do that real close. Okay. And that is UK Pacific turn 1.